I think a lot of people think that when they retire, it will be emotionally more difficult to spend money. Strangely, I have not found that to be the case. In fact, I found the opposite to be true in my first year of retirement. And I think an example might help explain why. If I go out to dinner to a fancy restaurant and I spend a fair amount of money, when I'm earning an income, I'm acutely aware that I've traded my time to earn that money, and that I could be eating at home for much cheaper, and that I could be saving the money instead for retirement. But now, in retirement, with money that comes in every month without my labor having to earn that money, I really don't feel any stress about spending the money as long as I stay within my budget. Now, this is dependent, of course, on having replenishable sources of income in retirement. So it might be useful to talk a little bit about what our sources are. I have a pension from my former career, and so that's replenished every month, of course. And then we have investments, and ultimately we'll have Social Security later. But there is one nuance there right now that might affect things, so it's worth talking about. My wife is still working, and we are not drawing down our investments, though we've run the calculations and we think that her income will be fully replaced by a very safe withdrawal rate from our investments. In other words, the amount of money that we're getting every month right now that is replenishable will continue once she stops working. And I grant the obvious that I might feel different about things and she might feel different when she's no longer working. Although, to be honest, she doesn't stress about money the way I do. In any event, it's been a surprise to me that now that I'm earning no income from my labor, I feel much more free to spend money within the limits that we have.